Hi, welcome to this Simply PR and Events screencast on logging in and navigating around our content management system for which we use Joomla. This screencast is designed just to give you a brief introduction to the Joomla back-end system of your website created by ourselves. And we're going to start off as if you were looking at your own website and how you would then access the back end, the content management side of it, in order to make changes. First off, you need to start off with your current website URL. In this case, we're just using a demo setup. But at the end of the URL, you need to place /administrator. When you hit enter, you then get taken to the Joomla Content Management System login. A few areas just to highlight here before we actually go ahead and log in. If at any time you would like to have the website open at the same time, you'll find just to the left of the login screen here you can click to open another window, and that will give you the actual live website. It's often quite useful having the two open together so that you can actually make a change in the back end and see it instantly on the front end by just quickly flicking between tabs. Also here down the bottom of the screen, and you'll see this on every screen that we have on the content management system back end, at the bottom here, if you're running into problems, you can't find a screencast for your problem, just drop us an email at support@simplyprandevents, and we'll try and answer your question as quickly as possible. Likewise, you'll also find we have an online support centre with lots of FAQs and more screencasts on how to achieve hopefully most of the functions that you'll find in our back-end system. So we're going to go ahead and log in. Now when your website is first created by ourselves, you'll be sent a welcome email with some instructions on, of course, how to access the back-end system via your URL, and also then your username and password. So we're going to jump right in and just log straight into the tool. And this is really designed just as a bit of a navigational aid, just to give you an idea of how to move around the system. When you first log in, you'll find you're taken to what we call the control panel. And this is the control panel here in front of us, the main area of the screen. And this just gives us a few quick icons that enable you to link to some of the main frequently used components inside the content management tool. Perhaps you want to add a new web page quickly, or just go and have a look at all your existing content, perhaps upload some images or documents and that kind of thing. So this is the control panel, and over to the right hand side, at any time you can have a quick look at who else might be logged in. So if you have multiple people editing inside your company website, well, you can see at any time who else might be logged in. You can also quickly see what the most popular content is, and here you can see how many hits a page is getting and when it was created. And then beneath there you've also got other stats such as recently created content, again perhaps that people are working on. So we said this screencast was designed as a main navigational aid. Well, as we said, these quick icons will move you around the screens initially, but when you're inside any of these other screens, you'll need to be able to move backwards and forwards throughout all the various screens that are available to you. And this is where the main navigation menu along the top here comes in very handy. As you can see from the drop downs here, you have various other options. This control panel can be gotten back to at any time just by going to the Site and Control panel. But we also find here you've got the Media Manager, and this is where you can upload images and documents that you might use in your article web pages. You've also got here the menus, and on any website you'll have a main navigational menu, so the visitors to your site can move around your own website, so much as this menu along the top here is our back-end menu for navigating around. and some websites might have multiple menus, as in this demo case here. A lot will just have one, maybe two. The content tab here is how you actually get to your web pages, your articles. The article manager is where all the web pages are stored for your site. And any time you can come in here, find the page that you want to look at or edit, and you can quickly click on it and open up the web page, and then you can then go ahead and make any changes to the text you'd like to make. So let's just delete that line, and we can then apply, and that change will be automatically made and visible straight away in our live website. It's very quick and easy to make changes to your existing content. On other screencasts, we'll look at how to add new articles, new web pages, and link them to the menu. For now, we'll just have a quick carry on and look through some of these other navigational screens. Components one here are add-ons, so if you have a photo gallery on your website, or perhaps a forum or something along those lines, this is where you'll be able to access it from. Again, extensions, well, these are modules or sidebars on your web page. So for example, you might have a poll, or perhaps you can see who's online, or in this case some advertisements. Well, again, these are all managed through the extensions menu, and you'll find it under the module manager. Moving along, the tools one here, well, this one's currently blank for this user, and this is a good example to explain a lot of the menus and functions inside your website may not be available to every user. Okay, some system areas are restricted down to just administrators, and other people may only be able to add content. Some people might not be able to do that at all. So you'll find that not all menu items will be available for every user. Finally, along here we have the help option. At any time there is a Joomla help system, which is a very good system. If you need to find specific help on an area, perhaps you can't find it in our own online support section, you can always have a look here to see if you can find the answer. So this, as I said, is the main navigational area, and at any time you can get back to the control panel and see the main screen if you need to. The final area really to look at here, again, is over to the top right hand side. You'll notice you've got a preview option, so should you want to have a quick look at the website, again, we've already opened it anyway, but you can see you can get to it again there if you need to. And if you are working on a site where you have multiple editors, it's possible to send messages from the administrators down to other editors, just to let them know that perhaps maintenance might be going on, or some changes might be planned. So you can at any time just see if you've got any messages. And again, to the right of that, you can see if there's anyone else logged in currently to the website. Finally, you've got the logout option, very important. When you've finished editing, especially if you're on a shared computer, try to make sure you log out, just to ensure no one else can make changes to the website under your own login. That concludes this quick navigational video. I hope you find it useful. Please check out our other screencasts just to see some more detailed instruction on how to add web pages and edit the menus and that kind of thing.